Most people don't realize how one tiny habit can completely reshape their whole identity. But you'll slowly come to notice how these small wins compound into other areas of your life and create an even bigger impact. This is part 2 of my 5-part series on how you can brainwash yourself on purpose to become the person you actually want to be. Part 1 just hit 50 likes, so let's raise the bar. 51 likes and I'll drop part 3. Enjoy getting brainwashed. Growing up, my parents always emphasized that breakfast was the most important meal of the day, and I'm sure you've heard that somewhere as well. But when I went to university, I decided to try something new. Instead of eating right away, I used the mornings to have deep, focused work. The first few days were rough. I feel like my stomach is talking to me, telling me like, yo bro, what are you doing? This isn't right. But after a few weeks, that voice kind of faded away and my sense of hunger gradually disappeared as well. Now, 3 years later, I still continue to expand on this habit. Sometimes the benefits of them are not in plain sight, but take a moment to ask yourself, if I'm someone who skips breakfast to get some good work done, who else am I? What else am I capable of? If I'm someone who rewards themselves after having some good work with some food, who else am I? And also when it comes to, for example, the overcoming pornography thing, if I was able to control my urges and resist temptation, if I'm the kind of person who does that, what other areas of my life can I master? Notice how it's somewhat of a domino effect, where one change in your life influences another change in another area of your life. In other words, changing your habits changes your identity. And once you change your identity, you're a different person. And that is the power of habits and changing them to wherever you want. And as I mentioned, this change doesn't happen overnight. For my food example, I started by diving into work for the first 2 hours of my day and then rewarding myself with food. Over time, I noticed that I didn't even need breakfast. So I kept on delaying it by 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, and then it was like lunchtime. So might as well not even have breakfast. Save more time, spend more time doing some work, or just doing anything else. Realizing that and noticing my gradual shift into not having breakfast, it made me realize something big. Once you change your habits and get used to a new habit and routine, the old one kind of fades away and you can just move on. And this idea is connected to the notion of everything's a muscle. So once you bench 150 pounds, the 100 pounds is nothing to you. The same principles can be applied to your mind. Just as muscles grow with consistent resistance, your mind is equally, if not more, capable of adapting and strengthening through repeated challenge and effort. Now that we've seen how one small habit can ripple across your entire life, I want you to ask yourself, what's one area of my life that if I mastered it, everything else would start to fall into place? Once you've got that, think about a habit that you can build around it. In the next 3 videos in this series, I'll break down specific strategies to help you turn that habit into a permanent part of who you are. Make sure you hit the like button so we can reach 51 likes and keep this series going. Let me know in the comments if there's anything specific you'd like me to mention or cover in part 3. And with that said, I'll see you in there.